Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, a place where you can become a more confident and fluent English speaker. Now, I get asked a lot on my Instagram account. If you don't follow me on Instagram, check that out, link in the description. I get asked what series or what videos can I watch to improve my English. So today I'm going to be giving a run through of my top 5 Netflix series that can help you improve your English. Now, I know that not everybody has access to a Netflix account, but don't worry, I know that these series are available on other subscription sites and also on the internet, so I'm sure you can find them. This is going to be a fun video and it's going to be very useful for those of you who are waiting to watch a new series. So let's get into it. Beep! Let's start with number 5, Sex Education. Now, this was released in 2020. It has 3 seasons and it is rated at 16 plus for the viewing age. Now, this series is about a high school boy whose mother is a sex therapist and works at his school. So you can imagine all the drama and all the embarrassment and situations that he goes through as a teenage boy with a mother as a sex therapist in his school. So obviously I have watched all 3 of the seasons available. I will always only post things that I have already experienced, I've seen, or I use in my real life. So I definitely recommend watching this series. In this series, you can expect to hear all types of vocabulary and expressions that most schools don't teach you, or maybe you find difficult to talk about. It's a great series for taboo vocabulary and topics, and the language that is used is totally informal, real English that the younger generation use nowadays. I will leave the link in the description to this series so you can check it out. Moving on to series number 4, Behind Her Eyes. Now, Behind Her Eyes is a psychological thriller mini-series which came out in 2021. The storyline revolves around Louise, who is the main character, a single mother whose world is thrown off when she begins an affair with her new boss. What makes this story weird is that Louise then strikes up a very unlikely friendship with her new boyfriend's girlfriend. Now, I'm not going to tell you any more about the storyline, okay? No spoilers on this channel, but I will tell you that if you love a good twist, then this is definitely the series for you. In this series, you can expect typical British day-to-day language. They speak quite slow and clearly, so definitely a great series to watch. At the end, I was like, what? So remember, if you like a good twist, this is the series to watch. I'll leave a link to this series in the description below. Moving on to series number 3. This series is called The One. This futuristic series is great for those of you who love technology and science. Rated as 16 plus and released in 2021, a DNA researcher helps discover a way to find the perfect partner and create a bold new matchmaking service. So basically what they've discovered is a genetic way to find your soulmate. This can be anywhere in the world, so you can imagine what type of problems arise when current couples find out about this new technology. In this series, you can expect to hear the British RP accent as well as other accents too. It's easy to understand and you'll be able to take away some great idioms and great phrasal verbs from this series. Just like the others, I will leave the link in the description to this one. Moving on to number 2 in the list, Black Mirror. Now this is one of my favorite all-time series on Netflix. Why? Because the episodes do not follow on from the previous one. What does that mean? That means that the storyline does not continue. Every episode is a completely different story that stands on its own. Rated at 18 plus for the suitable age, and with 5 whopping series, this is something that you can spend some time watching and enjoying. The first season was released in 2011 and the last season in 2019. However, I've heard on the grapevine that they are creating a new season. Woo! This season gives you the opportunity to hear an array of British accents and also some American accents. That way you can listen and compare and hear the difference. Every episode has a different story, therefore it has different vocabulary. Some are related to technology, some are related to science, etc. So an awesome way to expand your vocabulary. Now the best thing that I love about these series, just like in some of the other ones that I've mentioned before, is a twist. You gotta love a good twist at the end of an episode. A twist is something that you don't expect to happen, so you end up surprised at the end. If you have already watched some Black Mirror episodes, let me know in the comments section which one was your favorite and why. I think I would have to say the episode called Black Museum was my favorite episode. Amazing, absolutely love that one. So guys, before we get to number 1, if you want to make sure that you are prepared for watching these series, you can download my free 150 must-know phrasal verbs ebook, okay? I'll leave the link in the description. It's totally free. All you have to do is click on the link, open Telegram, and there you can download your PDF. Also, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you liked this video and you would like to keep getting alerts about future ones when they come out. Now, without further ado, let's get to number 1. Of course, it's Bridgertons. Could you get any more British than Bridgertons? No. So rated as 18 plus, it was released in 2020 and has 2 fabulous seasons. So this is top of my list because it's the most British series you could ever watch. Not only does it use traditional British English, but it also uses modern British English. That is what really makes this series attractive. You will hear words like ton, swoon, with child. Some of the words might not mean what you thought, and this is an excellent way to improve your intermediate to advanced British English. So Oprah Winfrey, the Oprah Winfrey, has actually written an article about this series. As you know, Oprah Winfrey is American, and some of the words she wasn't too sure about. So on her website, which I will link below in the description, is an article explaining some of these traditional British words. Super useful. Check that out before you watch the series to help you understand a little easier. As well as the traditional and modern language in this series, you will also hear some traditional songs and some modern songs. The people are all dressed up in their traditional clothes and doing their classical traditional dancing, but if you listen closely, you can hear the actual strings of the songs and the piano of the songs are Ed Sheeran. So this is, I think, is a very, very smart way, an intelligent way that they have mixed the traditional British traditions with modern British traditions. So finally, a last tip for watching these series, I suggest that you have a notebook and a pen with you so that when you're listening, you can jot down any words that you don't understand, and once the series has finished, look them up on the internet or wherever you like in a dictionary, find out what they mean and make sure that you totally understand them. If you are struggling a little bit, pop the subtitles on and make sure that you're understanding more or less what you are listening to. Don't be afraid to put the subtitles on every now and then. You know, it's also good to read the words that you're listening to, especially when your level is a little bit lower. Well, that's it guys for my top 5 British series to watch as an English student. I hope you find these series useful for you. If you do, if you watch some, let me know in the comments which one you watched and how useful it was for you. So remember guys, every week I will be posting a new YouTube video to help you become a more confident and fluent English speaker. Hit that like button if you found this video useful and you liked it, and remember to subscribe if you want to be the first to know about my next videos. Have a great day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.